Fort Wayne organization is helping adults get their high school diploma.
It's called the East Wayne Street Center. Here to tell us more, we're joined by Monique Johnson this morning. Thanks so much for coming in, Monique.
Thank you for having me.
How does the I'm going to screw this up, East Wayne Street, it almost seems like it's opposite, but how does that help folks get their high school diploma?
Well, what we do is we deal with folks who, for some reason, didn't have a complete high school experience. They dropped out for some reason, various life circumstances or things like that. And so what they do is they go through an intake process. We give them assessment to measure their basic skills, and then they come to us for classes, and it's all student driven, driven completely by their own pace. And then when they're ready to test, we give them a voucher to go take the test for free.
It's definitely an important part of the community to have something they can access like that.
Absolutely. And what we really want to do is, we want to look big picture. We're trying to grow the economy, try to make our community better. The fees that are attached to someone not getting their high school diploma go on for their entire life. So we not only want to help them get a leg up, get them more training, get them more education, but help the family, help the community by contributing to the economy that way.
The center's been around since the 60s. How many folks do you currently have enrolled?
We have about 75 to 80 students currently enrolled at our center, and we're constantly enrolling, so we're always accepting new students.
Yeah, how can someone get involved or enroll?
What they can do is they can call the center directly, and I can give them information, and that number is 260-422-6502. Or they can go directly to Anthus Career Center, who helps us with all of our intakes. And they go through a short intake process, and then we get their information, get them started in classes.
And this is for anybody who's 18 years of age or older.
That is correct.
And the enrollment time, we were talking during commercial breaks, it can vary because there's some individualized attention.
That's correct. We go totally by the student pace. Of course, there are things that they can do to affect that, such as the amount of work they might put in outside of class. Attendance is always a big one. The more you can get to class, the better it's going to be, the quicker you're going to get through the program. But we really cater it to the student's individual needs.
Nobody should be afraid or intimidated to go back and do
that. That is correct. That we're not here to get you out in a certain time frame. Of course, we want to help you as much as we can along the way, but it's completely up to the student. We let them go at their own pace, encourage them, and support them however we can.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning,
you.
Monique. Really glad to have you here on the show.